Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rukai HaKodash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect out there. I'm just the brother Yeshaya. And this video is going to be about this video that I stumbled upon. This guy right here, I don't think I'm subscribed to his channel, but I've watched a couple of his videos. Yeah, I haven't subscribed yet, but does pretty good videos about, manosphere and everything like that. But I'm gonna pinpoint basically these women are out here getting desperate, man, and that's the Lord. Okay, He is basically turning the tides. All right, this is a multifold scripture, but surely the turning of upside surely the things turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So everything that is deemed normal, that is outside of what the Lord set up, okay, it's going to be flipped on his head. All right, when Yahushua comes back, and everything's going to go back to the righteous order that it was created to be. But without further ado, I'm gonna play a little bit of this brother's video. Hey, don't strike my channel, man. Don't report me. Hey, I'm just commentating. I think it's good information. All right, fair use, fair use, fair use. So without further ado, here you go.
Video right here is for men, so women don't watch it. The desperation of these modern women has hit a new low. Take a look at these videos. My God.
Can I please?
And he's speaking for men everywhere, man. Hey, he's happy in a sense that these women are really starting to basically feel the brunt or the impact of their doings. Okay, that feminist movement and the independent, which that was actually created for the so-called white woman. Okay, that wasn't for you Israelite women. But without further ado, once again,
Have a man slowly explain to me why you all suck so much. I can honestly sit here and say, as a 34-year-old woman, I have not met one damn good man. So please, someone explain to me why the that is.
We already starting off hot. Hold the damn line.
My biggest fear is to end up with an ugly man, and then for like my old hoes and old foes to laugh at me. I will not settle.
To the men watching, you heard that right. This face right here says it will not settle for an ugly man.
And I've been having sex since I was 13. So there's nothing a man can tell me that's gonna convince me to have sex with him.
I know y'all hearing the desperation of this weave wear. Let's keep going.
People are always asking me, like, why don't you have a boyfriend? Like, how do you not have a boyfriend? I haven't been able to find a guy that's doing as well as me at the...
And this one right here is not a looker, so we already know why you ain't got one, mama.
same caliber as me or better. I have my shit together. I have a great apartment. I have zero debt. I am in the shape of my life.
Have you looked at your face?
I have a great job. I look hot.
She couldn't even believe that. Look how she looked. Oh, man. You can only lie so long to yourself. You can only lie so long to yourself.
My life is full of friends and family.
Did y'all hear that? She said she looks hot.
I turned 32 in 2.5 weeks, and I'm dreading it. Dreading it. I don't like my birthday anymore.
I can't really believe that I am looking for a male perspective right now, but I have to know what it is about being a single mom that men are eating it up. Like, why? Because I remember thinking about that before I got separated. Like, is anyone going to want to date me? I have 2 little kids. Not a problem. Ladies, if you're thinking about leaving your man, have at it.
Now, this is Brienne's profile. Let's see why she doesn't have trouble as a single mom getting men. Oh, well, look at this.
I just posted like 2 nights ago a video of me really sad crying about being single at 37, not married yet. Wishing and hoping and kind of grieving the fact that my husband hasn't come, especially before my dog passed away last year and all these things. I was having a moment and I decided to share it.
Guess what? We don't want to hear the shit. You gotta go.
All right, so I don't know if y'all seen the Home Depot trend where women are going to Home Depot looking like they need some help and asking guys to help them. I was talking to my parents last night, and my dad's like, the contractors are there between, I think he said 6 and 10. So at 7:30.
Look how she dressed. Look. She thinks she's gonna get a man.
We're gonna try it.
Have you guys ever met a person in their adulthood who is literally so delusional that they leave their marriage, invite you into a new home to be their roommate, and then get a new boyfriend, and then the entire time you're roommating with the person, they are seeing both the now ex-husband and the new boyfriend, and there's no shame in the game. There's absolutely no shame in the game. I mean, one is leaving, the other one is coming over. One's there that morning, the other one's there that night. The next one's there that morning, the next one's there that night. You know, and it wasn't even limited to just two. These were just the two most frequent.
Well, your roommate is a big hoe. What do you think we think about you?
Where are the men who are looking for a wife?
They're not looking at you.
Definitely not looking at Keisha, man. Okay, you know, definitely, hey, brother's eyes are going everywhere except Keisha, man. But that's the curses. Okay, y'all have been, you know, snapping your fingers and twisting your necks and, you know, rolling your eyes for too damn long. And the Lord has put the spirit back on the men, especially starting with, you know, the men of Great Millstone on down. Okay, that the Lord tapped into and woke up. Okay, to really, you know, reclaim masculinity back, man. Even in this messed up world. All right, brothers, you know, they're standing on their 10. All right, and there's a lot of even not brothers, a lot of just men. Period. All right, is you know, basically going on the side of you know, not going on dates and, you know, not showing up to singles, you know, parties. It'd be mostly women, man. So yeah, the cat's out the bag. The roost is up, you know.
Bonnet wearing Joker.
I normally don't get on here and cry like this because of men, but like,
Look at the tears.
I should be able to depend on more than just my brother.
Okay.
Like, living in a patriarchy where like y'all supposed to be doing every fucking thing, and y'all think that y'all every thing. Y'all are not. Like, I cannot. Like, I just deleted 5 out of my phone. You cannot do anything. Why is my brother the only person I can depend on?
Y'all see this face right here? Look at what life has put her through. She might only be in her early 20s. Imagine what she's gonna look like at 50.
Where do I meet men at? Okay? I don't want to be outside. I don't want to be known as an outside girl, but I feel like I have to go to bars to meet people.
Now, if you was like that, shorty, you can walk in a grocery store. You can walk wherever, and, you know, you would get approached. But, hey, men are past that now, man. Okay? You're starting to look past the physical looks, you know, because, hey, you know, everything is really in the spirit going back towards the Bible, okay? Going, you know, operating in the spirit of poverty, how about Shem Yahushua and how he set it up. And we have the words, okay, that we can read. We have the instruction book, all right, in the form of the Bible, okay? Not to look on a woman because of her beauty, okay? Because many men have been taken, you know, aback, you know. Do not keep company with a singer, all right, lest she be taken by her advances, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know. So it's best to just, hey, if you're single, just keep the first things first, man. You know, the Sophia, the wisdom, okay, that's the only women that you're supposed to be focused on. And I know it's hard, okay, you know, brothers, it says about that heat, all right, that heat. If you don't have that discipline, it can really tear you up because it's supposed to basically subside and burn itself out. All right, whenever the Lord decides, you know, to burn it out. Okay, but man, we all going through it. All right, but hey, that's what, you know. The scripture I'm gonna get next is gonna come into play, Isaiah 4:1. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna get the scriptures.
I like to go to the gym, but nobody comes up to me in the gym. I know there's this like unspoken rule that you can't pick up girls at the gym. I would love that.
If there are some women that might be watching, you can always go to the homeless shelter.
I downloaded Tinder. Within the day, I had like 2,000 likes. They're all terrible. And the few that I did match with, trash.
But I tell you, men, it's working. They're going to get back to ironing our boxers, having no body count, and cooking every damn meal as we wish. They don't want to do it. Let them keep suffering.
You're going to ask me on a date? Again, let me start. To each your own. Whatever floats your boat is your boat, but on this boat in particular, me?
All right, that's it. You know, I'm tired of women, you know, talking about themselves like they're the damn, you know, prize, man. Okay, these women, they've, you know, been spoiled. They've been, you know, pampered, babied, you know, in this society, and they've been esteemed to a point to way past the point to where they're supposed to be esteemed to. All right, of course, women have their, role to, fulfill in a family dynamic, but it doesn't go past the men. All right, we are the prize, and like I'm gonna show you, the Lord says it. Now look at these comments, man. Hey, look, hold the line, guys. Isaiah 4:1. I might title that, but that's not to you, my guy. Unless you are a part of the 144,000 and the 1/3 remnant. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much reserved for the 144,000. Okay. Of course, the 1/3 remnant, which consists of men, women, and children. The men, they're going to have their share, but the ones that's on the front lines doing this work in all truth and sincerity, putting their lives on the line, risking their lives and freedom to do so, like the Elder Malcolm says, that is who that's for. And then look at this guy, Truth. Also, go read Isaiah 32:9. And these better not be no Edomites, because this does not apply to you. You're actually going to be the opposite, all right? Women, women, they don't want to touch you now. Your own women are leaving you for who? The black man. Okay, the so-called Israelite man. The so-called black man, the Israelite man. All right, and it is what it is, man. Okay, so let's get this Isaiah 4:1. I'm gonna read the whole chapter because we usually just read the first verse, but this whole chapter is very good. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So that's coming, all right, to the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Let me get that in a blue letter. See what we got. Isaiah 4:1. In that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as old maids. So how do you take a man's name? How do you take on a hold of a man's name? Okay, marriage. And how is marriage consummated? Okay, sex. Sex is marriage in the scriptures. All right, so there you go. So, hey, this is coming, fellas. All right, hey, brothers do videos on this every day. I know a couple brothers that, this is their main topic. But hey, it is what it is, man. Isaiah 32:9. Well, 32:2, and then skip down to 9. Isaiah 32:1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. All right, that's coming. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is making his men, okay, that fine gold, okay, precious, all right, elect, okay, and women are just a casual, it's just a bonus, man. Okay, it's just a bonus. It's really nothing to get riled up about. Like, of course, but we wasn't really tripping like that when the Lord had us, when we were up and we were doing what we wanted to and had all the women that we wanted to. But it's gonna be another level, all right, because this is gonna be the kingdom. Okay, this is gonna be the kingdom. Okay, even the least of us are gonna be have 1,000. Okay, like King Solomon, man. Right. And that's a low ball. That's low number, So hey, this is this is about to come to pass, man. Let me see. Yeah, right. So going down to 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So this is talking about, Jacob's trouble, okay, to come. All right, you women are going to be really down bad, and the Lord's going to show you without a shadow of a doubt that you need a man, namely a man of the Lord, all right, to survive out here, man, because it's going to get that bad. Verse 10. Trouble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Okay, so, lament. Okay, this is not going to be a fun time, and you women better get serious. This is a stark warning from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakah HaKodash, right, through his men, through his mouthpiece. Hey, y'all better get right and bow down. And only the righteous women are going to bow down. We ain't really worried about, you unruly women, because guess what's gonna happen? Okay, The Lord got some get right for y'all ass, man. Micah 7:9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He shall bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord? Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, thy power. Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. So you coming in that Job's wife spirit, that unbelieving spirit, okay? And you might be, you know, a brother might take you up. And then, you know, he think you look good, all right, for everything. You're appearing to be, you know, subservient, okay, because of the times that we're going to be in, all right, and then you're going to, you know, talk out the side of your neck and get you know, attitude, okay, and in that time, you ain't going to be able to call the cops, all right? You're going to be under that man's, you know, under Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, you know, under that man's, you know, rule. So whatever that man does to you, you know, that he's going to be justified in that day. And these women going to get stumped out. A lot of y'all women going, and I, you know, hey, allegedly, but a lot of women going to get stumped out, put hands on, and possibly, you know, sent back up. All right. So, hey, and this is the last one, okay, because, hey, the Lord is really going to have his men, you know, shining out here, man. All right, like fine gold. This is Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that was a very, you know, rare and beautiful type of gold. And I think Ophir was over here in the Americas, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, a certain area in the Americas. All right, King Solomon used to send his navy over here to gather gold and, you know, different animals and everything like that. So, hey man, brothers, just like the brother said, hold the line. Hey, Isaiah 4:1 coming, man. So, I mean, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. Shalom.